Hey, welcome back. It's been harder. I put a lot of effort into not looking like a horrible monster on the video. Like the lighting and the angle. Because I was watching some videos from a year ago, 2 years ago, and they just look awful. Like the eye bags and the profile is not good. I look horrible from every angle except like this. But the lighting's been harder to get because it's been getting darker later, and I had kind of just figured out how to do it in a certain situation, and now it's a different situation. So, I don't want to do that. So now I'm gonna look worse. So that's just me preparing you for my horrible ugliness. It is kind of annoying when I hit that, right? It's very loud. Just stop doing that. What am I gonna talk about? Have I ever talked about gayness? I'm gonna talk about that tomorrow, I think. I don't feel like I ever have. I feel like I have a position on it. I've been going to church more. And I kind of do want to be like a progressive voice. That sounds pretentious, but like a viewpoint of a little bit more progressive than. Why are there's so few people who are Christians who are like have progressive views? I don't really understand it. The thought I had this week of why that's the case is like a cognitive dissonance thing where, well, I always think, what's the difference between me and everybody else? The difference is I never talk to people. And when you talk to people, that's an opportunity to build cognitive dissonance, especially like when you're young. So when I was young, my parents had views about whatever that were kind of conservative. So if I was a talking person, like I would repeat their views, and then that would build cognitive dissonance because after I say something, your brain doesn't want to disagree with it because it's like, well, you said it, so you must believe it, right? Otherwise, you're a crazy person. You just said something you don't believe. So it kind of comes up, it helps you believe things that maybe you don't believe so that you don't feel like a crazy person. But I never had that, so when my parents said like conservative things, I was just like, yeah, okay, I agree with you, whatever. And then, but I didn't have that cognitive dissonance, so I could just disagree with it later if I wanted to. That's my hypothesis. I don't know how to test it, but I mean, I never really talked to them about it. Maybe they're more progressive than like crazy Bible Belt people. They're not super Trumpies, which makes me happy. Like, they're not fans. They don't like him. That's all I kind of hope for is, like, just don't be one of these horrible Trump fans. Like, why do you like him? Why do you... that's the part that gets me. To be a fan of any politician is weird. Right? That's that kind of, like... just kind of cultish behavior. Like, he can't do anything wrong. My parents are definitely, they're probably a little bit, I don't know, it feels weird to call myself a progressive person, but I guess I am. I guess if it's just like a sliding, or like a spectrum, I am closer to the liberal part of the ideas and stuff, but Why'd I bring that up? Oh, this is a boss. Did I save? I hope so. This boss I remember is, well, he's not super hard. He opens up his eyeball. Come on, open it. Ow. I want that. Oh. This is kind of what you're supposed to do. Give me that. Ah. Ah. Yep. Why did I bring that up? Gay people? I was gonna talk about having a kid again. I've talked about that a couple times. Out. Like, I don't know, it's just, I don't think I've talked about this aspect of it, but like, if I ever do have a kid, which is, it's not something I really need to be worrying about, because it's probably never even gonna happen, but I want to have a reason. People have kids and they don't have reasons, right? What's their reason? I feel like I said that once before, and someone actually commented, and their reason was pretty good. Like, well, you find someone you love and like you want to share a life with, and you want to share like your love with people. That's one way to do it, I guess. But I'm just thinking, I don't know the meaning of life. So like, how could I have a kid? What if he asks me, like, why did you bring me here? I mean, not a lot of kids might ask that question, but like, they should. And I should have an answer. Oops. Why am I here? Why did you choose to bring me here? And if I'm just like, I don't know, I was bored. It's not a good enough reason. But I don't know what the reason is. I guess if I knew what the meaning of life was, it would be like, oh, then I share it with him and be like, well, I brought you here to tell you the point of all this and to share my joy with you about life, I guess. But I don't have that. It seems like a lot of people get joy from like getting married and relationships and stuff. But then it's kind of stupid because adults always get mad at their kids for like having girlfriends, but it's like, that's what you brought them here, wasn't it? Why are you getting mad at it? That was easy. Maybe I just need a secret. Like, if you have a kid and he has a girlfriend, and then he's like, he has a bunch of girlfriends and he's always like doing all that stuff. Like, a lot of parents might get mad at him, but they really have no right to, because he's just like, I'm just doing what you did, right? I'm just trying to find my joy like you found yours, and you found your joy in relationships. Right? That's why I'm here, because you wanted to share your relationship joy of your finding a wife with me. So now that's what I'm doing. So you really have no right to get mad at me for trying to find that, right? And the parent will be like, shut up. What are you, Aristotle or something? Just do what I say. Did I get the super? Yeah, I got it. I'm tearing through. Wait, how do you do it though? What? I forget how to use it. What the heck? It's not A. It's not B. It's not Y. It's not X. What's the button? Oh, that's a super missile, not a super... Okay, I got it. Thought it was a power bomb. So, like, comment, and subscribe for your reason for having a kid, I guess. I mean, it's not something I have to worry about now. I mean, if I'm being honest, I have been thinking more recently about relationship stuff. I said before I never had a girlfriend. But I've been thinking about it more. The thing that stops me now is like, well, I'm kind of looking for a job. And, well, I have a couple different things that I think about. Like, first of all, I don't like myself, so I don't think I would ever be able to be in a healthy relationship until I figure that stuff out, right? If I don't like me, then how can I like somebody else? The best case scenario in that situation is codependence. Like, you rely on the other person for them to like you, for you to like yourself, and that's dangerous because then if you have to break up with that person, then you don't know who you are anymore and why you like yourself. You don't know who you are. So you kind of have to figure that out first, right? But before even doing all that, I'm looking for a new job, and it's probably gonna move. So that would be weird to just do all that dating stuff and then have to move away. So that's my thought process. I have to, though, right? I'm 28 years old. I gotta try. I have to try. For sure. What time is it? I have a minute left. I can't live my whole life without trying that. Because that's like, God gave me this life and I gotta do something with it. I might hate it, but I gotta try. I might be bad at it. That's the thing I'm worried about, is just being... There are so many bad boyfriends and husbands in the world. Remember that guy who killed his wife? Ugh, what if I do that? Like, that's a thought I have. Like, what if I'm just terrible? What if I'm bad? What if I get stuck in something that I'm, like, scared? I don't want to be a bad person, but... hopefully I'm smart enough to just know what to do the right thing. I'm not gonna murder anybody. I'll kill myself before I kill anybody else. That's for sure. I know that for a fact. I would never hurt anybody. I could never... It would have to be an accident. Sometimes I see people walking on the side of the road on the highway, and I'm like, what if I accidentally hit them? Oh, I would think I would kill myself. I shouldn't think like that, but it's true. Like, what am I doing with my life? I'm just murdering people? Like, why am I even here then, if I'm just here to kill people? I just killed a guy by accident because I was like, maybe I was like listening to the radio, or I was looking at my phone, and I hit somebody, like I swerved, and they died. Like, that's a possible thing that could happen. What would I do? I would want to be dead. I wouldn't want to live anymore after that, I don't think. That's the truth. So hopefully that doesn't happen. What happens if I kill somebody? Okay, let's just not think about it. That's what the therapist would say. Don't think about it. Never think about anything. Okay. See you tomorrow. Bye.